searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter, Post Masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Rar, hello everybody, welcome back. Why is it not showing my screen? What about this? Gonna show? It is, I just need to click on it. Ooh, that's a problem. How you guys doing? Doing good? Hello Gold. So this is our first drawing stream. I'm planning more on studying. It's more like a study with me. So sometimes I'm just not even gonna draw. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oop. Yeah. It's quite a difficult setup because I have an actual drawing tablet. Because I'm putting the time to have this thing. Oop. Working and lurking, mainly audio only today. Draw me a picture of your words. My words. Yippee. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking at my drawing courses. What I want to do the most today is learn how to draw good proportions for like drawing a face and the head, because I've seen many different ways to do it. There's like the Loomis method, which is basically just drawing the head and just doing the typical whoop. Just like draw a circle, cut it in half, but like instead of just doing this, I just cut it right away, so it shows a little bit of a shape. But like in the middle, maybe just do it a little bit like this because it's on a perspective, you know. So the center goes a bit to the side. I cut it like so. And then I'm gonna cut this to the side too. I'm gonna do this, so it shows a little bit more of a cut. A bit less because this thing's protruding. Like so, goes down. So it shows like a mask here. So that's our typical way to draw the Loomis method. Just I'm gonna do this, cuts down, and then just maybe a little bit more because this is less. Yeah. Sort of like so, and for this you just go forwards. Yeah. And I don't know, I don't like this method very much because even though it's the most standard one, and the one people use the most, there's some variations of how people do it. I don't like it very much just because when you're doing a croquis, you're doing like a little shape and whatnot, and you just do a square for a head, and then you have to draw this thing inside. It's a little bit of a hassle, you know. It's weird. I feel like there's a better way to do it, but maybe that's the way to go. And the circle needs to be cut off, so you don't actually do that. You just kind of do more, and I don't really know what to do, right? How they put this thing inside of this, right? Inside of a square, so the proportions actually match. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense. I've been watching the Colossal courses. How's it written? Oh, it's only one S. I've been watching the Colossal courses, and this thing I learned mostly from like the Loomis method. I learned mostly from Hyde. He does videos on YouTube. I've seen him do it before. It was mostly Hyde. Someone else, but I actually really enjoyed a lot of the things. I think it's one of it I enjoy the most. Is Nekojira. They draw like a character which is very I don't know, famous, I guess. You can tell who they are very easily by the drawings. They actually made I forgot. I don't watch Hololive that much anymore. They made the the Italian girl from Hololive. I forgot her name, but they designed her, so that's awesome. They're really really good. But their method is not as like three-dimensional, very cut, cookie cutter way to draw. This thing actually has a lot of things that like are not like, they don't tell you the proportions. Nobody does, which like it pisses me off so much because I'm always like, oh, I just want to learn the proportions, how to draw exactly like people I enjoy, but like mostly they have different methods and stuff, but they never tell you all the proportions that they do. And it's because they want you to be able to figure out the style you want. And I understand that, but at the same time I'm like, but you already have a style that I like, why? And they don't give you all the things, so but I like that Nekojira gave me a good method of like looking for the proportions. So what they do is they do the mask as well. When they usually draw, they do this, the square. The middle is usually always where like the eyes are. They're either a little bit below or like exactly on there. It's the... Let me draw a middle line too. I'm gonna do this one like this. I think it looks better like this if I just draw the center line in the middle, because it already looks like a dummy thing. It looks more like a face. So I know from another course that the eyes, this space here, is half an eye. This here is also half an eye, which means this thing is a full eye in the middle, which most people tell you. This thing, the sides are half an eye width, and the middle is a full eye. So you do this. The length of the height of the eyes, I don't know. You figure it out. Nobody tells you. So it depends on the style. That's what I want to learn. Nose and mouth. Right? Mouth. And then that's the thing about the shield. Like, they keep the face taper a little bit down. And it goes like in. And you complete the shield. The head here. This thing is supposedly just the mask, so it goes all the way up, and that's the forehead. Now, how to do the roundness of the head? So they have a thing which is the triangle, right? It's usually where the hair starts and whatnot. There's no proportion to it, unfortunately. They only gave this thing where like there was a little bit of space and it's rounded, which kind of sucks. But essentially what they do after is just roughly do a circle around it, right? Because there's one moment they say, oh, I like doing like representing the skull more like as a square. They only mentioned that once, but I don't think they ever done this before. They just sort of do a circle-ish square, and they plaster the mask on top. The big thing about the course is the mask, right? It's the mask thing. This is Loomis. The thing I really like about Nekojira's is that I was actually really... a little bit too big. I mean too small. Need to go a little bit more. And this one just connects. It's whatever. Maybe it goes bigger. Yeah, up more. Like this. Yeah. Looks fine. It looks a bit flat. I'm not sure why. I think it's because it doesn't have that much. I put it like I first went and made it like facing forwards, and then I made it like have like a side. So this whole thing should be a little bit to the side. But yeah, you just mark the proportions. It kind of has you kind of have an idea of how it looks like. There's something about the shape of a shield that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not sure what it is. It's just, it looks a little bit too fat sometimes. Like a really fat face. And when I like do it like a little bit shorter, it looks like, oh, it looks like he's shriveled or something. So maybe I make it a little bit bigger. That's also something you do. Maybe it looks a little bit like too small. Yeah, like so, maybe. So, that's another method. The method I like the least was Magoon's, which I'm very surprised about. Because Magoon's method is just, okay, the square goes all the way on top of the head, which is the flaw of Nekojira's method, in my opinion. So it's easier when you're drawing a croquis, a full body scale illustration, which is the biggest thing of Magoon's. But he just draws the shape on top. Like, oh, the shape of a head, yeah, just kind of do it on top. And it tells you the proportions of a face, of like a normal face. But like, oh yeah, and there's a little bit more behind because there's only a cutting section of like the face. There's a face. I'm really bad at drawing, so don't mind me. There's like a cut section. So whatever is here, it's this part. And to be honest, I don't really like it because it's kind of like feeling. In my opinion, I don't like it very much. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to draw this. I just don't remember. Didn't see that much of Magoon's. And then there's the proportions on the internals and whatnot, right? He told about the thing about the eye, so I'm very thankful about that. Like the side, the proportion. They say about like the proportion is 6:7 or 4:5. I don't know. They said something I didn't remember. You pay attention of the side of the eye and whatnot. They do a different proportion. They do like here, the eye. Middle point is the halfway. Because the middle point of Nekojira's is the mask, it's not the full head, so it's completely different, the measurements. So let me grab this, put it to the side. So this is where I'm at right now. There being other people, there's another one which is Timbugami. I also have Vercourse. Is about mostly. Vercourse is different. It's mostly about like how to draw characters in settings, or how to think of an illustration, how to make it look like inside the bigger world, which is what I want to do with lo-fi at some point. And I think like he doesn't shine too much about like how to draw characters. He does a little bit show how to. What he does mostly is basically he focuses on the shape, this shape here. It's like, oh, just remember the shape of this thing. And then when you're drawing the character in a three-dimensional space, I don't remember if he does circle. I think he does circle. You just kind of do the thing, right? The wraparound thing of a circle, the middle lines and whatnot, and then you just slap the shape in front of it. And then you build everything around it, right? And I mean, it turned out good. What I did right now, I never really done it before. It is a little bit of I just kind of slapped it in front, really. So I imagine that's Timbugami. Let me write down. Timbugami. Who else do I have courses of? I have also Segumus. I don't remember that much of them. They have a very different course. Let me open it up. So, but what they say a lot is like how putting certain elements in the drawing, like even like the shine or the design of the eyes, or like certain elements convey different things for certain characters. Drawing stream. Hi Resty. I'm just talking about what I've looked over, like every single Colossal course I've purchased, the methods of drawing and what I want to do this stream. Hello. I see. Yeah. So I'm talking about the last one. So like basically height is the most traditional. It's the Loomis method. Everybody knows how it looks like. Circle, you cut it, extend like the mask, extend the jaw a little bit, then you connect, and then this thing you just do this shape here to make a face. And then you have this, and then the proportions you mess up with it, you mess around. And this is a very easy way to just draw the head alone, I find. It's very good, it looks beautiful, but I find it's in my head it doesn't make sense to use it when you're drawing a croquis and you're like, oh yeah, I'm planning on drawing this character from above, and then I'm gonna make this pose or whatnot, and I don't know, like contraposed here. It's like whoop, then like this, whoop. Oh god, his hips. The hips are out. Where are they? Like so. I'm doing wrong, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Whoop. And then I learned this from Mugoons. You do this. And then extend a little bit of a thing. Or is it femur? I forgot the name. That way you don't have a problem when they're like moving the legs out. Wee. Okay. Wee. So you don't have a problem with this. So like when you're drawing like that and just making the pose, when making a pose, I don't know, this is the face. How do you draw the head with this thing? How do you know where it goes? Like it's a little weird. I don't know. To me, at least. It seems off. I don't know. everyone views art different, so it makes sense there are many ways to do the same. Where people that literally explain that they just see the drawing and draw over their imagination. I wish I could do that. I mean, I can get a sense of proportion. Like I drew this sort of like in my head because I knew sort of how to do it. I think that Kojiros has like the best scores overall. From every single one I purchased, this was the best one because it tells you so many things that are so useful and it's very beginner friendly. And one of the things we talk about at the beginning is how you have to break down some shapes when drawing from copying. So like you just look at the shapes. We talk about the CSI method, CSI, which is just the shapes of the lines you use. So a lot of the times, even for like Timbugami, he talks about like remembering this shape of this thing, like the center line. And you can kind of convey different like forms and like different things with just the lines and even like some things. So Nekoji does a lot of like Gunner, Gunner like drawings. And we talk about like how a lot of the times I have to use like very, for example, when you're drawing Booba, like I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to draw it well. But like, I don't know, I never drew Booba, but like, you have to draw a lot of like, you have to use contrast, right? So for you to convey like very soft things, you need to like draw like a straight line or something like that to show that like it's soft or something like that. Like an arm here, maybe. So when it's like squished together, it shows the squish because of a straight line, you know? Life hard, Booba soft. But essentially like straight lines, soft lines, right? Very round. So use the C and the I to convey the contrast. And that way you can actually show the... You can show that. Enjoy a Booba right now, thank you. But yeah, essentially you can do that to convey something. That's like one of the most useful advices or whatever. And then square. Square face. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes. Learn how to draw Booba. But yeah, when we do a little what's the name of that thing? An apron. Because it's easy to draw. Apron. But yeah. Oh, actually I put this thing behind. But when you're drawing like a full body, like just kind of easy to draw thing, Figma jig. How do you draw the circle inside where like you're actually planning the height? The height is important, but most important things are like when you're drawing the head and you're planning, especially for like a full rendition of a character, people measure in terms of like head heights. So let's do a 6 because 6 is easy. Middle point. I forgot. Is it top or bottom? I think it's top. Yeah. So like, yeah. I'm just gonna feel it. I'm just gonna feel it. This has to be less than. There is a full head, right? And a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And then whoop. It's halfway the knee. And with feet, I'm just gonna do this. It's better. I don't know how I do this. Maybe square. That can work. This thing, go down. Use for device, midway. It goes down. Then a hand. Hand is around roughly this. When drawing hands, usually midway point is the palm and then fingers. Go halfway. This will be parallel, so I drew all the way here, midpoint. This is the fingers, so mid. There's 4. Then another one here. Like so. Yeah. Long legs. Legs are usually that high, like halfway the body. That's how we are. Most of them, like almost all. That's how it works. I like this art class. The problem is like I have so much like stuff in my head, but my drawing skills are so bad. Say that to my short legs. Why is Arrested drawn like that? Wait. This you. This you. Yeah, your hair is like this, right? It goes up. So maybe let me do this. It covers, right? It just goes like this. Boop. 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 I don't remember it quite well. Because your eyes show, so I don't know. Boop. 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 Beep. 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 That's you. Short legs. But yeah, let me look into. So my plan right now, because there are so many things like this, so many of these things. But the biggest problem I have, I think I need to merge Necrojiras, which is making the mask, with partially Loomis and the square. Because Necrojiras mentioned once about, oh, I prefer drawing the skull like a square. And then they proceeded to do something that wasn't quite a square. And then like they instantly started making it more like a skull. And sometimes I'm scared of it looking too flat like this. Although I guess Mugun's is also flat. So I think what I need to do, when I do like the croquis, right? The full figure, very simplified. I do a full square. That's the biggest thing. Full square. I plan the height, full height. And I do the Necrojiras advice a little bit different. The advice is you figure out the squares, right? This square of a face shows if your character is an adult or a child or a very mature character, right? An adult, teenager, or child, right? That's the idea. If it's a child, it's going to be like shorter. If it's an adult, it's going to be very big. They pointed out the biggest number square is this middle one, important one, because it's usually halfway and it shows like the top of your eye. So we talk about like what proportions are important. So what mood it gives. So the height of a length, rather, of the forehead, top of the eye to nose. So that's essentially the length of the nose because the nose is this, really. Ah, wait. I have no music on. Let me put music on. Why not? There's no music. We're not listening to anything. Let me go here. Oh shoot. I think my headphones are probably dying. If it dies, I'm gonna put on here. What about this? A little bit loud for me. Alright. My ears. Was it loud? I'm so sorry. There you go. Yes. Oh, that's so interesting because like on my OBS, it shows the decibels are like they're lower than my voice. I remember there's different kinds of decibels too. It was okay on my side. That's so interesting. I know on YouTube, I have you at max on my headphones. Interesting. I know on YouTube there's like some kind of density of audio of sorts. So the decibels don't tell the whole story about like how loud it sounds. I think it's LUFs. It's like how loud. So it measures loudness. You have a soft voice, so I have you at max. That's nice. I like having a. I like that. I know that I'm a more soft-spoken person, so I know how I can market myself. I think the other measurement was also like they said something about like the nose to chin, but I think it's most. I don't remember if it's nose to chin or mouth to chin. Either way, I think the main measurements are all the elements that compose a face. That's what I want to measure, and that's all the squares. So it's a lot of squares I want to do. First is head, the full head. I want to understand the proportion of the characters, especially the ones I'm going to use, which is mostly like teenage, sort of. I continue playing Once Human while lurking and listening to the class. The Once Human. Let me look this game up. Once Human. Oh, this game looks sick. Survival game. Interesting. It looks so pretty. Loot, shoot, craft, build. Survival games. Oh shoot, I forgot. Looter shooter. Oh man, I forgot I'm gonna listen to some Colossal classes soon. So when that happens, I'm gonna have to not listen to music anymore. You have bosses and stuff? That's cool. That's crazy. But yeah, I want to measure all the heights, right? So full box. What is the proportion of like length to height? Second is forehead. And I noticed that forehead is like where the roundness start to come up. So maybe I use the one I like the most. I think Nekojiro is the best one because it's not as precise in terms of drawing 3D sometimes. Like it doesn't have the reliability of drawing a circle. But it's just as good as Mogun's in my opinion. If you draw a full square like that. And if he just does the shape and whatever, then I think I'm fine. Which is interesting. The shape is a lot different from this one. because I cut it way before. Yeah. Anyways, next height. There's a height of eyebrow, but I'm not sure if it's all that important. Just put it a little bit above the eyebrow. It can change a lot based on the expression. If I'm surprised, like, oh, super high, here normal. So it's not as reliable, so I don't really care. The cut of the top of the eyes, I learned from Ekojira's that it's almost always half of the mask of the face. The thing here, I feel like it is like, I don't know, 20% or something of the head. There's something I can learn from that, I just don't know. Yeah, this thing's always like that. Boop, boop. Delineate that it's the same length. Next one, bottom of the eyes. I think that's the most important feature. So besides the measurement of the whole head, there's the second most important feature of the head, because the eyes are the most like important part of. What were you guys saying? Wait. Did y'all finish Portals? Shush. I can stream it to you later if you are still up, so you can see. Okay. I probably won't because I have work tomorrow. It's pretty cool. We need to play Portals, Resty, at some point. We haven't finished it. Alright, let me continue. But yeah, so full head, hairline. Right, so I'm gonna call it like the cuts. There's the whole head and then the cuts. Oh, okay, I need to grab my my headphones cable. 1 second. I knew it 100%. I was just trying to disorient code. Oh yes, confuse them so you get away with it. If I can treat it as a yap stream, or do you want to focus on drawing over distractions? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm kind of doing both. I want to explain what I'm doing, and as I'm explaining, I'm kind of trying to just, you know, have it like more. I don't know. I think it's good to explain. It's just fun, I guess. As in, can I ask about lo-fi lore, or is this not the place or time? Nah, I can just, you can chat about anything. I don't care. My jam. Yeah, KK Slider. Can I draw KK Slider? That'd be fun. No, it's gone. My pen. Let's do it. Oh crap, PP. It's a circle. It looks around here. It cuts. There's some gap, but not that much. Ooh. How tall is it? Oh, it's very big. Let's see if it works like that. There's kind of a circle like this. I'm gonna do this so it's darker. Around halfway, a little bit more down. Delineate like this. I think right here as this going more down. I didn't do the head tilt, unfortunately. I'm gonna do like this. Whoop. And it has this curve like that. But it goes below, it goes down or downwards. And so this thing is dark too. So these are the eyebrows. It is like this. It's a bit weird. Let me. What size is this? Wait. Up, down. It wasn't 38. Okay. Eraser mode. Ba-da-da-da-da. I can't unhear now, thanks. This length here. The balance is not quite right. It is turning like this, so it's not in the middle. Let me take this from here and put it more here. There we go. That's more balanced. This thing's a little bit too tall, so let me do this. This thing is also not that great, so let me... No. I never use the liquify tool. Oh my god, these things are so small here. Why? Why it's small? Brother. Having like, I don't know, it's something about like the 3 monitors. When I pull it to the monitor vertically, it just fucks up the entire thing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This thing's a little bit too big. I need to like so. This thing needs to be... I need to extend this a little. Because that's not really a circle, it's more like this. But it is still circular. Just goes further up. It's more squarish. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Circle goes down. How much? Into the eyebrow. Okay. Goes a little straight. If anything, it's curved up. Then up. Goes here. Curve. Goes down. Maybe forwards. Needs to extend the few more curvy. Like that, like that, like that. Ooh, that's my jam. It went a little bit too far down. That's good. Look, a real answer, please. Are we ever gonna see karaoke stream from you? I'm not sure. Probably not. I'm not the greatest singer, TBH. Also, I live with people. I don't live by myself. Live with my parents. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, bum. Okay, give me a fake answer, man. Just tell me what I want to hear. Guys, tomorrow I'm gonna have a karaoke stream. Bum, 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 ba-da-da, da. This means a lot more. Like so, it curves a little here. Bum, 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 bum. This thing is almost half this thing. Goes like this. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 da, da. Clip it and ship it. A promise is a promise. I need to do this thing because it's important. This thing is not big enough for me. It goes into this. That's good enough. Round it up a little bit. This is where the cut is. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Okay, rounds up around like this. Little leg. I'm tired of it. It's not my purpose. I just want to be funny. I'll do this. It's fine. It's a nice practice of just getting some leg. Some here. How far should it go? Just as far as it goes to there. Okay. I'll just do it and see how it goes. That seems fine enough. Goes up to here. And here, very straight line. The line here, it seems good. Good enough, good enough. Go, go, go. I don't have much time. We need to cut here so it looks normal if it ends here. And I have time for this. shaping out nicely, honestly. Yeah. Oh, this thing actually goes out like this. I don't know bad about these things. It's a little boop, 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 boop. Just gonna do a line in the middle like this. It's actually a good exercise. Well, I suppose there's like one for each one. That would make sense. Yeah. Don't turn off. There we go. Do 4. And then he has his hands here. I'm gonna do like after like so, or shape like that, and then I do a fingies. 1, 2, and 3. The shoulder is not quite right. It was supposed to end here. And it was supposed to go like rotate a little bit like this way. But it's good enough. I don't mind. I'll just fix it a little bit. That's why this thing wasn't good enough. It should be like a little bit here and there. I'm gonna let it go though. It's good. Yeah. A couple of things I could fix. I mean, I made him look a little bit more to the side. He's usually more here. Could look a little bit downward a little bit more. It's good. Do you have your next bounty ready after Neon White? Ooh, that's a good question. I just haven't thought about it. I got so many games already. I just had to think about it. I was thinking at some point I should do Half-Life, but I think that's such a special game. It's a game that I could definitely use it to like bring more people to watch me. So maybe I wait a little bit until I get my stuff ready. My arts, my new models and stuff, but maybe not, maybe I just play it. I have Dishonored 2, I have so many other games. I don't know if I can justify making a poll. Alright, let me... KK slider is okay, it's done. Now let's do what I wanted to do before, which is grabbing some art I found online. I'm gonna study it. So this is an art I found on Pixiv not so long ago. I don't know how to write down their name. How can I copy this? Come on. Hubba hubba. So I'm gonna write it down. Not wait. Yeah, just maybe I just not mine. There you go. Good enough. Good stream thumbs. It would be if I did draw that. Let's study this. So it's a very interesting. So usually on your regular Loomis, the edge of the head where it cuts is usually the same, right? It's usually the same as the extension, the mask. And this thing is usually around the eyebrow level, or the eyebrow level. So we can try to use the, because we can't see that much of a head, I'm gonna assume that this part is the edge. We can use the eyebrow, right? And the top of the eyes is a measurement of like the tilt. There's the nose. Bottom of the eyes too. Now we know the tilt. The nose right here. That's just slightly below. Now we need to know the... is around here. The nose goes up like this, you see? This is the chin. Let's try finding the middle point between all the things. That seems good. Sometimes the mouth is not a good measurement of like the middle point because sometimes it's not in the middle. I think this is the best way to find the middle. Because we know where it is. Because we know the direction, because of the points we found. We know where it is. This is the side. It's close to the edge of the eye. Gonna hover over to get a sense of it. The top of the head usually it's a little bit short of the top of the hair. Do this. Now the hardest part is where is the top, right? Of where's the hairline? So let's see this length. On here, I think. That's twice the size. So that's what we have left. I should pick this. And I draw a little bit over just so we know which thing is which. It's an interesting shape. It's more like a pentagon. Like that. I like it. It's cool. Then mouth. Mouth would be a good thing to know where it is. I don't know why I didn't do it. Like so. One. Oh wait. It's way too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 6 cuts. It's always good to know where it is. So let's see. How do we break this down easily? So I like the idea of just trying to grab the mask. Try to find where the mask is. Right? So when we draw the cube, we had nothing. Nothing to compare. What do we do first? I think the first thing we do is we cut the mask. Right? What is the mask exactly? What proportion it is? What proportion is it? Let me do this. I want to be precise. Copy. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And I guess 6. 6. Very precise. The amount we did. So this is 1/6 of my entire head. So this is step 1. We do this. Step 2, very easy. Okay, maybe do this. Step 1. We cut the hairline. 6 cuts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I divide the clock by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. How do you do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2. I don't know. Weird. We're getting drunk lo-fi stream. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. I don't think I'm gonna ever. I think it's a little hard for me to do a drunk stream because I have so many problems with food. I feel like it's gonna be hard for me to. But this is the first one. The second one is 1, 2, 3. It's on here. It's a little bit higher up, which is interesting. But I'm gonna just do this half. I guess midpoint. Like this third here is where the eyes are exactly, right? 1, 2, 3, where the eyes are. Middle of a mask is where the eyes are. Very common as well. So the eyes are not gonna be down here. They're gonna be here. Which is interesting too because their way of drawing like so. So it makes sense. Doing that, we have we had to figure out the third cut. Oh, can I get lo-fi health lore? Ooh, I probably shouldn't because that's a very easy giveaway of who I am IRL. I don't wanna be leaked. But yeah. It is yeah, I had health issues. Not like really bad health issues. But I did have health issues that like compromise what I can eat. Right now I'm getting back to like eating more stuff, which is nice. But I never really drank. I don't really plan on drinking. I don't like it very much. The idea of like drinking stuff that is not tasty and does not sound like a good time. I never got drunk before. Maybe on a special occasion. I never did that. Okay, we got this one. Let me circle around. Got this one. I suppose. I guess we got like how tall as well with this one. I need to get a better cut on this one. I wanna, yeah. Okay, that's annoying. It doesn't cut perfectly where I want to. Maybe I can just be content with it being a little bit more down. Also, I was gonna say it is like, it's looking a little bit up, like the carriage, but sort of. I'm gonna try and be like, okay, I just do halfway. I don't care. I don't mind, I don't care. Maybe a little bit more up, and I'll be fine with it. We have never guessed on the way you were destroying those Kit Kats yesterday. I think Kit Kats are okay. They're not that bad for me. Everything's I'm not very good at with. I did once like an exam looking at like all the things that affected my body, like negatively, and I just avoid them because of that one exam. Okay, so this halfway point. This is the top of the eye, or supposedly the top. It's actually, yeah, this looks like halfway of this thing. It's actually a third, like half of this thing. This thing's around where the mouth is. Let's go this thing to third, see how it goes. Third. Not quite. This is the eyebrow. This bottom one. We're going to thirds. 1 and 2. This is mouth. It looks way too high up to be mouth. What? 1, 2. Oh no, it's not mouth. It's bottom of the nose. Nose needs to be like here. Like so. Oh, we got a comment from YouTube. Sorry, Twitch people. You can't see. Yo, Kaiser. Hi, I'm from Brazil and I don't understand much English, so I'll just quietly watch quietly here. No problemo, brother. No problem. You can probably learn a little bit of English just by listening. I'm just doing whatever's. Pog. You got more viewers, guys. You can actually catch me on Twitch as well, because I'm streaming on Twitch as well, and I got some Discord where you can be part of the community. Yeah, that's the nose part. You can break it into thirds. The third part is around here. Now we've broke into those. The third here. Let me grab a yellow back. It's here. We can cut into half here. The mouth goes a little bit up. I get a feeling that the character is looking a little bit from above. That's why it's not quite fitting. But I think like that's like I can easily make it work with getting to thirds and doing whatever. So let's reveal big square, like so. 1/6, maybe here. I need to get a feeling for this. Maybe here is the hairline. Cutting to thirds from here. Eyebrow. Nose. this middle portion, we can cut into thirds again here. Thirds. We give it eye. This thing goes into the middle. It's not quite right, but it's good enough. I think this thing is not parallel, so this needs to go a little bit higher. Like so. Where's my music? Where is it? It's gone, so come on. It's a little bigger. So it's also I left it open here. So it needs to be just the same. There you go. This is also a little bit too far right. Yeah. I wrote two, but I don't know. It's whatever. Okay, next up, cut half mouth. I think that's a good proportion, doing that. Okay, I should probably, how do I do this? No. Flatten layer, yeah. No. I need to have a thing to make it faster. It's like combining those, I think. It's not, I'm dumb. Layer style, merge with layer below. Yeah, it's that one. So I'm being dumb. Merge with layer below. Control E. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Control E. There you go. Oh, that's strange. It's fine. Good music, thank you. This one is ahead in time. Scooting through clock towers beneath the sea. That's the name. I think that's how we do it. Okay. Again. Oh my god, that thing's never gonna leave my head. Again. Gonna... What if this is my eye? They're cutting to thirds again? I don't remember. No, from here I cut into thirds, if I remember correctly. I find Isaba is not the same as Nekojira's. I'm a little annoyed by that. Noted. Yeah. I'm a little annoyed by that. Can just cut into thirds again here. This thing nose into thirds again. Okay, in half. Mouth. Is it a little bit too big? I'm not sure. Let me try Nekojira's thing. 1/6, sort of. Going to half. I think Nekojira's has a little bit too big of a forehead. Which is a shame because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This is into thirds, sort of. And then we're going to half. Nose. Going to half again. Mouth. It looks interesting. It's more like dense than this one. Let's take a look at this one and just figure out the feeling of this. Go here. Forehead, sort of like this. Can I get the proportions? This thing is very similar to this one down below. Nose is almost no distance. Mouth, big distance. It's even bigger than the eye. And chin, the same. So those two are big. This thing is also, so this is like thirds, right? 1, 2, 3. And this is almost like, is it 2? 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3? No. That's interesting. I don't quite know. I don't quite know. Slightly confused. Let me put it into another layer. I don't wanna taint the original. Let me break it down. I'm gonna go here. Let me do this first. Right. Down here. It's an interesting shape. I don't know why it's so different. I guess it goes here, like so. It's the same. It goes like that. Goes here in the middle. Middle here, middle there. Here. Fuck. Guys look like in the middle. I have his size to them. Can cut him like that. There's a thing here. Just like so. Why is my music stopping? I don't get it. Hello? Yeah, I like this one. Big stuff. This is just above, like, this thing's not very useful to know where it is. Eye, bottom eye, nose is like literally below it. Let's stay here. You, here, and here. Here and here. Okay, this thing is in the middle of this. It's like halfway. This and this is the same. Good to know. This thing went down to the third, I think. If it went down like that. This thing curved back. It's the shield thing, right? This thing doesn't show very much because there's the jaw, right? Jaw is down there, it's the third here. And third here is the cheekbone, or supposedly. Or whatever the hell. I sometimes don't understand this. What is this? The jaw or is it the cheekbone? I think it's the jaw. Yeah. Maybe it's just because it's like different position. I couldn't tell when music is stopping because your voice is music. Flesh jaw. Guess sort of like this, right? Let's assume it's like that. This is a weird way to learn how to draw. I'm not sure if I'm improving or not. I'm just taking measurements and having a hard time doing that. Oop. Rubber? There we go. I forgot what size I was using. Good enough. Yeah, I think it goes here as like the third. And then it just rounds it up. Unless it's like shorter when it didn't, right? Yeah, it's a roundish if it goes this way. Interesting. Like so. If it's smaller, it's more straight, or like even like that. You know, when people do the chin. I find so gross the chin thing. I don't like it. Like the solo leveling art is so weird. Like the chin is like this. It's just gross. But yeah, it's like that. A hard thing to measure is eye. So maybe, okay. This thing, this. I had to think of it like, okay, this is like 40, 60. Right? I break it down like that and it's good. But the eyebrow can just be like feeling. I think it's fine. The nose is a little bit below. Doesn't remember much. This thing is. Oh, I guess like I do for 60 and then I do much is this? Yeah, cutting to thirds. Right, I do those cuts. And then I have a hairline. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the fifth is this one. I just forgot. Oh, the bottom of the eye. Fuck. That's so hard. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. How do I measure this? It's so difficult. But it's such a hard proportion to do. I just really like it though. What if you think about the whole thing? If you cut in the middle, where does it land? Is it here? Around here. This area here is the middle of the face. Like this, I find it so consistent. Like right here, middle of the face. Like in between the thing and the eyes, that's the middle of the face for every character. That's interesting. That's like 20% of a head. And this thing becomes like 60, 40. Actually. Yeah, it's so interesting. but it's like full face. We cut it like this is like a 20% out. Cut a little bit like that. This amount of a hole. From here, what do we do? We want to find the top of the eyes. Top of the eyes is the most important. Here maybe? Like so. Then we want about this. This thing feels a bit shorter. I don't want to save. Come on. This thing feels very square-ish. Like so, maybe. It's very tall. Hello? Let's go into like mid. Interesting. Mid. Eye. Nose here. Mouth. Where's mouth gonna be? Half of this? Half of this. Say, surely you qualify for Twitch affiliate. Are you waiting till you're ready? Let's check it out. Career dashboard. Oh my god, this streamer has the craziest looking. Yeah, let me open this string and mute. We have a craziest art. Oh, Neko is streaming. I need to rate them when I finish. Man, this is hard. If I do like this, it's kind of like in the middle, right? Yeah, let's do like that. It's middle like this. My shape needs to be like this. It's way taller than I initially realized. It's like that. Say 20% of the head's like this. Midway of a mask here. Top of the eyes. Now what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, cut into 4 parts. This means in the middle. So the eyes go all the way here. The nose is around here, right below. The mouth is here. I think that's it, right? Are you good in during work hours? No. Surely not. Okay, so first we do a shape. A very high shape like this. The second is we cut with 20% like that. Third is cut into half. Fourth. we do partial. It's way too small. Didn't you say you were gonna check affiliate progress when it completely short circuit when you saw a new streamer? Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot what the channel. That's not what I want to look. Creator dashboard. That's what I want. I forgot where I can look. Where can I look? Achievements. Yeah, I still don't have it. The hardest part is minimum of 3 average views on 4 different days. It shows 2 out of 4, so I need I'm not sure how it works. I need more average viewers. That's what I need. But yeah. It's... I think this thing is 1/5. Just 1/5 is the eye of this. Could here 1/5. We estimate. We don't need to be super precise about it. This thing is yeah, halfway below. And the nose is like there. 5, but the nose. The nose below there, and 6, mouth halfway of this whole thing. I like that the mouth is really big. It's basically as big as the head, right? As the forehead. Also an interesting measurement. This thing is as big as this. Oh, it's 3 average? I thought it was 2. No. It's 3. Okay, wait, let me... I can't see, but if my memory serves me correct, 3 average for 4 days. Yeah. Let me do this again so I don't lose myself. Halfway the eye, do this. So I can see where to put the eyes. Let me just do this. Now how far down do I do? This is 1/5. I don't know how much is 1/5, but I think that's fine. Maybe a little less. 1, 2, 3. No, that's fine. It is fine. A little less. Like so. Yeah. Now what? You need to place the nose and the mouth. Nose is a little bit below, not that much. Mouth is in the middle, so here. There we go, and we check. Forehead, the same as... Oh, that's a good measurement of how big the eye should be. This? Wait, that's dumb. What? Am I stupid? I'm doing the cut here thinking, oh, this means the same size as this. And then I'm like, oh no, this thing is the same size as this. What's wrong with me? What? My whole thing is a contradiction. But this does look like the same size as this. which is quite annoying. So the middle part is definitely VI. It is VI. Do this. How big? I don't know. Ugh. Guys, I spent so long doing this. If you like big mouths, I think I have a chance. Whoa. Oh. Nande. I'm having a hard time making sense of this. Yeah, this thing is yeah, 60-40 maybe. Give a hang of the proportions. No. Cooking many things. It's good. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. So it matches. I think this is the shape. Yeah. So it's like 10%. So I just do 60-40, and then I do this to match. And then that's the how much. Boop, boop, boop. Nose here. Mouth middle. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. I think this is interesting. It was hard to figure out. Yeah. Let me look into it again. It's a mask. Mask. Let's have. I'm gonna say it's half. Fuck it. It is half of a mask. I don't care. This thing. This thing's the same size as the eye, right? A little bit more. Do a little less. Although the head, top of head is around here, I think. Maybe I cut like a fifth. Yeah, so big head here. I cut this portion, the middle. I cut the middle. This needs to feel more like this, more like a rectangle, more vertical rectangle. It needs to be at a little bit more, like so. I can't quite figure out. I feel like the proportions are hard to capture with this thing. Let's do two things. First one. Okay, me. Yeah. Okay, let me use this one because the static one is full opacity, so I can more easily do that. But yeah, let's first do a full head. Full head. Do this. I'm going to do both. Oh no, I guess it's good to do both sides to get the feel of the square. Forehead here, right? Eye here. I'm gonna trust Nekojira, be like, this is half. Nose, mouth. Sort of, right? Mid. The eye ends a little bit above the nose. And the eyebrow is a little bit above as well. Like this. I start cutting thirds when I do that, so big one, cut 1/6 or something like that. Half, and then I start cutting thirds. That's position of the nose. The eyes are gonna be around here, a little bit above. So here. Cool. Cool. I've done my job. And this part. Where's the end? Around the mouth. Okay. Here. Boom. And this one is circlish to do the thing. And I can do a square if I want to as well. And then as Nekojira would put it, got this thing here, half. The ears go here. Usually goes around where the mouth is, so maybe a little bit below. That's interesting. It's like, even though it's triangular, it ends around the same place. Now I can just bring it here. Bring it with it. So this thing I just erase too, if I want to. It does look a bit weird, a bit off though. Where it ends here, I can put it here too, to make it look good. I can erase this a little bit. But the hairline is around here too. So mid here, this I can erase a little bit. Whoop. Ugh. Don't save. No Ctrl S. Only the other one. There you go. That's interesting. It looks a bit flat. That's the problem. Like this part around here looks a bit too flat. I'm not sure why. It's weird. Okay, we spent a long time with this one. Let's go for another. Try the proportions. The hard part is I don't remember really well. So first one, big, 1/6, half, and then thirds. Set half, then thirds. So here, nose, mouth. And eyes go here. Eye. No music? Why? Why no music? Why is it so low? Hello? Pull it all up together. There you go. That's a good one. I want to try some other one. How do you feel about song suggestions? We could get some of those, but like I can't just have them just play on stream whenever. Mostly because, well, you know, copyright. Yeah, because of that. Oh wait, that's interesting. I like these. I really do. What about this one? I should have played a little bit more with other illustrations. Oh, this one looks cool. What about this one? It's covering a little bit, but it looks good. There's something about how it shaped the eyes, not that good. Let me copy this one. Copy that. I'm gonna... Here? Hello? Here we go. Hello, what the? Copy link, go below. Rubber. Why is it doing this? But I've copy image, go here, Control V, there we go. S on monitor. That's huge, ginormous. It can be huge, I don't mind. It is a bit too pixelated, I don't know. That's because I put as in monitor. Whatever. Now we load it more, so I imagine. Yeah, it's gonna look better now. Below. It is way more round, which makes me think it's done better. Hello. There you go. I'm a noob about copyright. How are you cool with playing KK Slider? It's mostly game songs are harder to copyright. That's about it. Usually game songs, people stream game songs all the time, so if you're playing a game, unless they're like super famous top hit songs, people are not gonna copyright. At least that's the rationale I use about it. That's a mask, really? Or... I feel like it's around here. Yeah, I can see where the hair is. Yeah. That's the mask. But it does have foreshortening, so it would make sense for it to be about 50-50. About. So maybe 50-50 like that. This thing feels like half way more than that. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. How do I divide in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh shit. If I do this, it's in 3s. What the? It's hard. It's so hard. I do it by feeling. If I do this, this needs to be half of this. That's how I check. This means half. Or like it, because you can see here, it's like this. This one is a half. Mouth. Half. That's so good. I love that. This means half too. This is such good proportions. This thing is cut properly. Needs to be here. This is eyebrow. Cutting half. Eyebrow. Eye. How far down? We're cutting half. Half again. Eye. Eye. Nose. Mouth. It works so well. I love this. I love this. So good. Pick English. Oh, hello. Hello, Alice. What do I mean by pick English? What do I mean? Oh, like, whose image is this, or what do you mean? Let me see if I can see. We're a Japanese artist. Wow, time to retire Twitch and go full-time YouTube. I'm surprised. There's a lot of people on YouTube. I guess people look for art. That's what people do a lot. Maybe this guy is really good at drawing. I think I'm taking inspiration from. I really like those proportions. They're so good. So let me do it again. But it is. First thing I do, cut it 1/5. I cut in half. If I want to check if this thing is 1/5, I cut this thing again. If it is like the same length as this, then it is 1/5 or close to it. That's how I check. Next, eyebrows. Here, middle, usually. Usually in the middle. Eyes. This top of the eyes. Let me erase a little bit here. There you go. How far down? Cut in half. It's the nose. If I'm not mistaken, yes. Cut in half. It's the eyes. cut in half. That's a mouth. Mouth. I like bigger mouths. I know Mogun says this is the length of an eye. Do half an eye. Half an eye. So you only have like... Actually, like 1/4 this way, 1/4 this way. Like basically half an eye here in the middle. That's the length of the nose. I don't know. I do like sometimes to have a bigger mouth, so maybe the size of a full eye. When like we're just talking, why not? Blah blah. I like this. It was actually really nice. Let me take one from another artist. I like those proportions the most. As like how easy they are to work with. Okay, can I copy, please? Ba ba da da da. Ba da ba da ba. I was a masquerade. Da, 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 da. This thing is big. And from Brazil, we got a lot of Brazilians here. That's crazy. Second one? Why is it not doing invisible layer? Delete. Here. YouTube being wild and bringing us all the Brazilians here. This is the top of the head. This thing is a good thing because we know from Nekojira's course. That's the triangle that we have. This thing is the edge here too. Go up, up, here, down, here, down. How much is this? I'm not sure. Let's say it's around here. Is it the same thing? Yeah. So if you cut in half, that's way different. The eyebrows are not. Actually, the eyebrows would be here, right? So because this is not quite, but it's a little close. Go here. We'll check the same proportions. My eyebrows would be here before, but no, they're like down here. So they'll be here normally. Let's cut in half. 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 Bottom of the eyes also work here, so the eyes are working nicely. Oh god, we got so many Brazilians. Oh, it's funny. Alright, the nose is around here, sort of. Which was a little thing here. Maybe here? That's so hard. The thing is covering, so I would imagine the mouth to be here, like the other one. It seems about right. Then we go down here, and then here. This thing is around there. It's around where my mouth is, so easy to remember. And then we have this Figma jig. Boop, boop. 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 It's good enough. Like so. Right. Here is always like here to there, because it ends around the nose area. So I guess the whole idea is cut the box about 1/5. Do this to check. It is the same. So this is the top of the eyes again here. Cut halfway. This is how long the eyes are. So we got the eyes. Right, next up. Eyebrows we can play it again. This thing, it feels like it's below here, so we can do here. Feels about right for this one. Nose is here in the middle, and then mouth is here in the middle of this part. You're pretty good at drawing. Thank you, Anis. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, this is not my drawing, but behind, I'm just studying, okay? This is all I did. But I'm getting the proportions right. This thing is like, I think I'm finally getting like the idea of the proportions. So yeah. Also guys, if you could just keep it more like English, that'd be better. Because that's like mostly what I want for the channel, you know? But no problem. It's no biggie. Oh, I'm multi-streaming, so yeah. So most people are mostly talking in Portuguese on YouTube for some reason, which is not very great. I should probably enforce them more in the future. Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I'm not sure if it's weird. It's just like, I want people to understand what everyone's talking about. Do you have Portuguese community? Not really. Which is really strange. Not Portuguese, but like Brazilian. Yeah. They do speak Portuguese in Brazil. Alright, I'm looking for more stuff to mark proportions. I mean, it's not so weird. Yeah, it isn't. But I never really had like such a big audience on YouTube, so never really had to enforce anything. I mean, it depends on the person, but I don't think so. One is. I don't think it's a very disseminated language in the country, which is a shame. All right, man, it's kind of a shame that like I got so many people here and I gotta end. It's really late for me, so and I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna find some people to raid. It's no biggie, yeah. If you guys wanna follow me on my socials, let me put it down. Twitch socials. Right, is it /? No, it isn't. Socials. No. Oh, it's only social, no, not socials. Okay, buddy, I have no idea. Nightbot said it like a few moments ago. You got a Discord community if you wanna catch up on everything. Art is where all the new frogs are at. That's so true. And I gotta keep going with more art streams because I wanna learn. I'll follow your Twitter. Let's go. I totally have Twitter. I'm very up to date with Twitter. Lol. I gotta start. I'll follow you RL Monkas. Monka. Alright, I know who to raid because Neko has been like a really nice friend of the channel, so I wanna go and raid them. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for coming. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have an Apex stream, so let's say hi to Neko. They're amazing. Alright, have a good one, everybody. Bye bye.